Hey guys, W149 here with more XCOM2 Operation Dragon Tormentor. A very difficult UFO mission. So we've got an Advent, Elite Psyop, Heavy Mech, Archon Sentinel, Sectoid, Sectopod, Advanced Shield Lancer, Elite Shield Bearer, and an Elite Viper. I'm a little bit worried that we don't have enough blue screen rounds. We've only got the two on Ben Barton. We normally have at least 2 sets of blue screen rounds. A bit concerned about that Sectopod, but on the basis that we have armor piercing gunslinger and a psyop who can put into stasis if we can't take it out, I think we'll be just fine. Other notable changes that Major Olsen is using our brand new sniper rifle we unlocked for the reliquary, the Boss Man, advanced hair trigger, a stock superior Sentinel scope, the uses of Sentinel Overwatch, which is very good, but that's actually going to synergize more with Ito, who's built as a proper long-range sniper. Because Ito, for example, has zone of control, but doesn't have Sentinel, so she actually suffers that Overwatch penalty. And it's actually tempting me to retrain Olsen out of a gunslinger role into a major sniper role. We'll think about that later. Everything else is pretty standard, really. Psyop brings some backup healing, and we need these scanners, of course, when we approach a UFO. P-Flax, I've had to give him these the tracer rounds because his aim is still not great. I still need to get a PCS that'll give him extra aim, or we need to give a cannon that has a scope on it just to help his aim a little bit. Our rogue Sholm, I've given a mine and a skulljack, and then Phil has actually got the poison rounds because his aim is fairly good, and he's not bad at shooting. He also has the improved Overwatch ability because he's a high-ranking specialist. Alright then, let's get to it. Olsen, Lawson, Thompson, Barton, Greer, Forsyth, Sharma, and Smith.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Really hope we get a good Elerium haul from this UFO. I'm going to try to damage it as little as possible, but once you're in the UFO and fighting, you just have to start throwing grenades.
The Resistance has been making moves against the aliens in this area, and it looks like they managed to disable a UFO on the ground. We're moving in to secure the site. Eliminate any hostile resistance and seize whatever gear you can from that ship.
As is almost always the case with us, we're going to prioritize keeping our soldiers alive above getting loot and sparing damage to buildings and whatnot. Making a psyop. Wow, good lord, that's a big pod.
Move to secure the area, neutralize all hostiles.
As ever, the thing to remember about these missions is that as soon as you go loud,
That's affirmative.
they start bringing in reinforcements.
Enemy patrol on the move.
And as soon as you go loud, you have 5 turns, 7 turns, I think it's 5 turns, to get the beacon deactivated. And the beacon is, where is it? I think it's going to be that console there. The usual procedure for UFOs is get into the side here, get up on these positions, and fight. You can hear a turret going off. Where is that turret? Just look for it with movement here. Yeah, might be there. I'm sure I can move miles. I'm reluctant to put him there because if there's a turret there, he'll get spotted by it.
Closing on target position now.
Take a look-see. Where's that turret? We can't see. Okay. Jack.
Moving.
Jack, you'll see, has 3 movement points. We, of course, have that wonderful sniper's friend, which is the pistol that gives whoever carries it an extra movement point but lowers mobility. Let's just stack everybody up here in this half cover.
Rolling.
Whoopsie. Let's click. Where can he safely stand? That's good. From here, we can engage that pod and take out this turret in 1 turn. Be there in 2 turns, be there in 3 turns. It'll leave us with 4 to get the beacon down, which is very doable. When we pop that beacon, though, we're almost guaranteed
Solid copy.
that we're going to pop that huge sectopod pod. That is something worth considering.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Reflex has got 3 grenades though, so he'll be able to do a lot of cover destruction when inside the UFO. Bill, get up there.
Good to go.
In. Okay, let's get Olsen
Affirmative.
right up there. She's going to need to be in front. Duncan is likely to need to move up, so let's put him
Confirmed.
right next to that little fence. If he needs to, he can run up. Probably shoot the psyop in the big stupid pink face. God, another pod. Elite Vipers. Nothing to sniff at. We need those though. I'm very glad to get those corpses. Ooh, cereal. Oh, nice. I forgot that he's got cereal. I think Olsen has cereal as well. Yep, 2 uses of cereal. So whenever she kills something, she gets her ability points refunded. Just gonna have to move Duncan back. I want to engage no further than this line over here to not have to deal with this pod unless they come towards us, in which case we'll shift the battle lines across, deal with the Viper pod and the turret first.
Commander.
The Vipers are actually more threatening than that mech and psyop. Okay, they're walking right into us, that doesn't help. At a push we could probably take on both pods and the turret, but I prefer not to, for obvious reasons. Best case scenario here is we engage the sector pod first from stealth, but that's very unlikely. What is most likely is that that sector pod is going to be on the other side of the UFO. And what I want to see here is who can Jack see. He can see these two. Those being buffed. They're buffed by Solus. Okay, fair enough. And he can see that. Overwatch for one more turn. Wait for these snakes to come into view. And he is going to start throwing many Overwatch shots. I think this is the time I want to use proxy mine. That's going to be a reveal, so we can't go there. Can you move there without being revealed? Yes, you can.
Confirmed.
That's right on the edge of vision there. What we're going to do is we're going to put Sharma there.
Heading there now.
Throw the mine right in the path of the snakes. See what happens essentially. I don't want to destroy this tree. I want to use that tree when we move up for cover. I don't know if that's going to make it go off, but let's find out. I assume that this might actually trigger vision because I threw it in range. No, it doesn't. We'll go ahead and use spread out and then Overwatch because I will still be able to benefit from the movement and the dodge on the next turn. Spread out doesn't reveal. Okay, just learned that. Overwatch concealed. I want gun. I actually want as many of our squad members to be away from this pod if possible. Although no, it doesn't matter because Jack is already in Overwatch. Let's just put Tian. Yeah.
Confirmed.
Let's not Overwatch him, let's leave him available so that if anything survives the Overwatch, he can just put at least one of the remaining aliens into stasis. Superior Sentinel Overwatch. 2 reaction shots during Overwatch instead of 1. Awesome. So yes, let's do that. It's not going to be long watch, but hey.
I'm on it.
It will be Sentinels, so she'll get the improved accuracy. Reflex, Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Bill. Don't take any action because I'm going to want him to shoot and then put another person back into Overwatch after they've Overwatched. Duncan, you are going to need to move and shoot. Okay, but this would mean now that we would then have to get their attention and make them move. How best to do that? With Phil, I suspect. Sanity 100%. Negative conditions, mental control, Hellfire 9 to 11, 7 to 9, 98%, 9 to 11 guaranteed. Just go with the shot because the mine should finish him off. At a minimum, it'll do 5 damage. That's fine. I don't want them to stasis, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. We've got so much Overwatch here. And this explosion is going to go off. Good God. That's a much bigger explosion than I expected. That's one Overwatch shot. 2 Overwatch shots, critical as well, nice.
Before you get too close.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about it, this is totally fine. It's 3 Overwatch shots from Jack, and 3 crits in a row. Oh, Olsen. If that mech moves, Olsen will get another Overwatch shot, it doesn't. Now that has the turret. Okay, so we still have Phil, and we still have Duncan. Duncan can shoot at the turret. He might actually have to... 14... Yeah, it's going to crit, so it's pretty much a kill. So plus 7 damage, that's the extra clip. Oh man, I did not realize that the damage increases seem to apply to crit as well. Because crit damage is normally plus 4. And then I think this is the extra crit damage. Well, this is going to be huge. Holy hell. 14 damage crit.
Right on target.
Nice and big. So this bastard, as soon as it moves... okay, so who's not an Overwatch here that we can put into Overwatch? That would be useful. Jack's already in Overwatch. No, as soon as that mech moves, it's dead anyway. It's not actually, let's not waste aid protocol. I mean, if it just stands still and launches missiles, that'll suck. But I don't think it's in range. It's going to have to move up, and as soon as it moves up, it'll get taken out by Overwatch. No, oh, come on! What is the range on that?
Menace 1-5, we just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon. You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal before they send their whole fleet after us.
Understood.
What's that? 4 soldiers wounded, very lightly wounded at least. Well, note to self, the range on those, the launches on those mechs are absolutely crazy.
I guess that'll be okay.
We need to be very aggressive now. I've only got 6 turns left.
Absolutely.
In fact, I'm even going to battle scan on this flank. Will it pick up the enemies? Okay, I think we can actually get through the roof here. Oh, almost. That is. There it is. Is that it? Hang on. Zoom out a little bit. Sorry about this, friends. Let me get this right. No, I don't. Oh. Let's click. The Archon, something else, and we know that there's sectopod there as well, being that there was so much destruction there. I think we should kill this dude and just sprint up onto these high covers, which will take another turn. That'll leave us 5 turns to deal with this pod and the sectopod pod. Not going to be easy, but with enough explosives and a lot of Overwatch, we should be just fine.
I can handle that.
Olsen can actually... yeah, just pistol this guy to death. Gonna pierce armor, so no problem. Oh, I could have and should have used Shadowfall to put her into stealth. Ah, damn it.
Already there.
Just no time. Beck has to just get up there, as does P-Flex.
Go, go, go.
Armor, concealed for us.
Concealed.
I want him just to cover our right flank.
Confirmed.
We know there's 15 aliens. So far we've killed 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 11 left. That's 1, 2, and 9 left after that pod. Have a look-see there, Sharma. Well, Duncan needs to sprint up. Putting him there in half cover because he's going to need to move, of course, on the next turn, so no point in putting him into high cover. Being able to sprint these guys up has essentially gained us a turn, because now get that pod's attention on the next turn. What I'm going to try to do is fight this 2-person pod before we have to fight the sector pod. Ah, damn it. No one's in Overwatch, so that's not ideal. but they very helpfully run out into vision. That's going to delay our... Oh, Icarus armor, panic, awesome. What is it doing? Don't... You could shoot at the sectoid. That sectoid's armored. Hell. Exactly, awesome. You can take 2 shots at the Archon. What we can also do is I could put Jack straight into Overwatch. Open this door, that'll give him 3 shots at the pod that's inside here as well. Whether or not I do that will depend on how this engagement goes here. I think what I want to do is use Tion. We've got Void Rift now, so once we have... You know, but let's just take the flank here. I think that's probably quite safe.
On my way.
Also, what can you do? She doesn't have very accurate shots, unfortunately. 9, you... Now we'll run her here into a flank and then take 2 pistol shots. Which also leaves Tion able to stasis something if he needs to. Lightning hands. 72% is pretty damn good. Only 5 turns left. I'm gonna have a look here
Moving out.
with Sharma. Just to see what we're dealing with. I really want to get eyes on that sectoid pod. It's a pod, I mean. Just closing the door as I cross here, because there's a little bit of grey there that we couldn't see.
Moving.
Very, very scary. Jack? Okay, I'll tell you what, let's Overwatch Jack and open this door. Let Jack take his 4 Overwatch shots. He doesn't get a free reload, unfortunately.
Moving to Overwatch.
And my thinking is that we can reliably kill this sectoid and the Archon is panicking. Lightning hands. Awesome damage, awesome damage. I think we can actually use Shadowfall here. 3 to 6, no crit. Okay, we can't guarantee that it'll die though. Can we soften it up with Tion? That'll kill it. Can you not do Soulfire damage? No, that'll kill it. Actually, we can use the Soulfire on the Archon as reliable damage because those Archons are so damn tough to kill. Oh, let's just... no. Interesting dilemma. Anybody else? Yeah, Phil can... Yes, he can do 3 damage with a stock here. But let's preemptively put someone else into Overwatch. Not Duncan. Who's going to have to react to that pod there. Not Jack, who's already in Overwatch. Not P-Flax, because he's going to open here and then shoot some cover there. There's no one then worth putting into Overwatch. Okay, that's fine then. 3 damage from the stock. Ah, but the 44% actually hits, but not count on. I could put it into Superior Sentinel Overwatch, but the chances of anything showing there is not very high. Let's go ahead and get the other pod's attention. This aggro's the sector pod, we would have very much overestimated what we can do. We're just going to have to be very careful. We can't move in. Jack, you beast. You absolute beast. One-shotting sectoids.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Now, this Archon going straight into Overwatch was unexpected. Duncan, get in there. He can. He won't take Overwatch, and he should be able to go in there without being revealed. Should. We've already scanned. We've already had a look inside this part of the UFO earlier. Actually, Sharma looked at this way. He didn't get a look in there. Now let's have Sharma. He can't move. Do we? Where can our Icarus jump to? Okay, we're gonna have to do the old save and load just to get Jack back into cover. Sick. I'll edit these save and loads out. That's better. Back in cover. The big question is, do we think we can kill this Archon? Yes. Well, if I could have had vision there, I would have gone on him. Now we do know let's just shoot at this Archon. The shot is 76, so the Soulfire is reliable damage. Take the Soulfire. The Soulfire, I think, has a 3-turn cooldown. So happy to use it. The big question is where do we put Ben that he can be useful. Not there. But where can he see the Archon from? From these lines here. Can't see it from there. You can see it from there. Can he see the Archon from there? Can. We're going to Icarus jump there because we're going to need the pistol and the main rifle shot. I just want to be hyper aggressive here. 58, 55, defense, weapon range. Do we have any aim boosting abilities? Unfortunately, Jack with his flare is not available. Tempted to use plasma grenade. The problem is if we blow up this wall, that's gonna be very risky because it could aggro that sectopod pod. We very much don't want. I'm gonna take the chance and run P-Flax in here. No, Jack needs to go because he won't take Overwatch.
Let's go.
But we can throw the axe as well. If this hits, 20% chance we stun. Critical as well, 11 damage, amazing. And hell, if his... and it's on fire. Oh yes, because that's what it's level 3 weapons. Hell, the shot might even kill it if it hits. Great work, Duncan. Assault troopers. Gotta love them. Okay then. No more messing around. We kill. We slay. Another critical. Amazing work. Only downside is I've already moved Ben and I don't think he can see from there. Awesome. Okay, dodge, fair enough. Jack's still overwatching, by the way, so if another pod walks up to us, he'll still get at least 1 or maybe 2 more overwatch shots. Bad miss, fair enough. P-Flax, can you see that bloody Archon?
No problem, boss.
How many aliens have we killed? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, so 6, there's only that sectopod pod left, that was a 6 alien pod. Yeah, P-Flax.
Well, how about that?
Now, unfortunately, our specialist doesn't have his colonel level ability where he can send his little guy around to heal everybody once, which would be ideal because we've got so many troopers who are lightly wounded. The good news for us now is 4 turns left, so we have a bit of time to control how we aggro this final pod.
Enemy squad located.
Yep, that's them. Wow. Okay, so the good news is, based on where they are, I think we should be able to get everybody reloaded and stacked up onto this high cover. Jack needs to be here.
Roger that.
Grab a reload, buddy.
Ready
I think
to rock.
we will put our specialist on the other high cover, but he can just go ahead and hack on the next turn.
Stepping off.
We get spotted. When you move someone and they freeze mid-animation, it always makes me nervous. Makes me think that they might have been spotted. Actually, I'm going to want to have 1 or 2 troops on this side here. I think Ben is the person for it.
Depend
So
on
to
it.
that end, let's just start moving, reloading. Gun as well.
On my way.
Yeah, everybody needs to just move and reload,
No
really.
problem, boss.
Seems doable.
Really looking forward to see what we can do here.
Ready to go. I'm ready.
Now that we have some high-level rangers.
Locked and loaded.
I mean, we just saw Duncan single-handedly take down an Archon. That's very impressive. And we've got all our uses of cereal available still to use on this last pod. And they're moving away from us, that's not bad. Oh, they're not moving towards us. Okay, good. Hang on, the plot has split up. That's absolutely perfect. I've asked for a better result there. Thing is, I can't get Ben up there because that'll reveal, so let's just leave him here for now.
Beats walking.
Safe behind this door, can't be seen from there. I think I'm gonna want someone else flanking here. Gun will take that position.
Not a problem.
Big turns left, we will pop vision, hack the encoder, the distress beacon, and start fighting on the next turn. In the meantime though, let's just scan her out. Ooh, that was awkward. Go. Keep an eye on all these bad guys. The fact that the pods have split up is a real godsend. Where do we put Olsen? He's going to need good vision. You know what? We can actually have... Phil can probably still see the objective from back here.
On my way.
And then Olsen can take that high cover right up front. He's going to give her good vision and good ability to use her pistol shots on as many targets as possible. We want her right up front, of course, because then she can use...
I'm going.
Face off, shoot once at everybody. I expect P-Flax to run through here and take high cover there. That position must be taken as well. That position there will be taken by Duncan.
Overwatch.
Ghost, don't move yet, mate. I'm not going to go on the next turn. No, we are going to be fighting on the next turn. Let's recon guys.
Units moving in.
For the extra damage on the next turn.
In position.
Duncan, get ready. Gonna go loud the next turn. Very, very loud. Did I put Jack straight into Overwatch? Or let's first just see if we can get away with opening that door and completing the objective. Still can't see us. It's likely to walk this way.
Move in and disable it before the aliens get a bead on the UFO.
If I'm able... God, that was a nice bit of luck there. Okay, well this is most likely going to give vision because the gremlin will give us up. And on that basis, let's preemptively flare where I expect them to walk into. But I think that's going to aggro them if it hits them. I expect them to take these high cover spots. And Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Various, don't move there. That'll reveal you. Olsen, I might want you to either Sentinel Overwatch here. That'll be more useful. But these two are our Overwatchers. Go ahead and hack for us. Actually, use a heal first. 1 point of damage. 11. P-Flax.
Give him a heal.
He's going to be right up front, and he doesn't have any armor left. Hopefully we can get some kooky hack bonus, like resistance broadcast, priority data. I was hoping for something like control to take control of a random enemy unit. Yeah, that's definitely in vision of the sector pod. Income from region, dark event project, yes please. Oh come on. Income of course is irrelevant at this point. We've bought almost everything that needs to be bought. No worries there. Hello friends. Thank goodness Overwatch actually went off. 11 damage, awesome.
Hit the armor!
Why did it show as 6 points of armor though? Because she's using armor piercing rounds. I shouldn't have triggered armor. Good shot, Jack.
They hit the plate. Park the planet. We've knocked out the alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
Ugh, damn it, Jack. Gotta cover again. Okay, sorry about this. I've got to save and load. I'll edit this up. And we are back after fixing a little bit of silliness. So Duncan can actually use cereal here. He can run up here, one-shot that guy, get his ability points refunded. That guy is not in cover. The only thing that could potentially screw up this operation is if we can't stasis the sector pod. However, we may not even need to. Because P-Flax, oh, he doesn't have double shot. I thought he had double shot. Okay. He shredded the sector pod. That's even too risky to try. Just worried about aggroing that other pod at the back, but no, we know they're out of vision. That should be just fine.
No problem, boss.
Oh, did I just put him too close? He might actually take explosion damage from the sector pod. Hit some of that armor.
Deflection.
Shooting, good shooting. And we know that Ben is going to do huge damage with his rifle here. Dharma can actually shoot for once as well now. 12 to 14. I think he's carrying blue screen rounds. No, I didn't give him blue screen. I gave him venom rounds. I can't remember.
It hit the plate.
Well, 10 good damage.
Position compromised.
Ben, go finish off the sector pod, please. And then we've got to clean up those two. It'll be very easy. Keep your head down, Purian. Jesus. Craziness. I thought that would be... Alright, I was expecting a door there. No. No door for me. What have we got here? We have Keon and Duncan to finish these guys off. Let's use Serial so we don't muck around. I don't want to go that far forward because it might aggro. Go over here, we'll take the shotgun shot and then move up and take care of that guy. Well, how much damage does sword do? 10 to 12, that's enough. Critical as well. Awesome. It's his ability points refunded for Serial or not? What? Maybe apparently Serial doesn't work with melee weapons. Okay. That guy's gonna burn 5 points through there. We can see through here.
Absolutely.
Putting him into stasis will mean he doesn't take the burn damage, so that's not exactly ideal. Insanity is a good option. What's the shot? 52%, not worth it. Let's make him insane.
Disorienting.
Just panic. Okay, good. That means you'll take 2 rounds worth of burn damage. Oh, you run into Overwatch. Perfect.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Didn't even intend to do that. Bonus. And this other pod should path into us any second now. Good thing is we can... Whoops. I mean to do that.
Green to go.
We can just keep moving forward now. Taking Overwatch. I expect them to be around this side. They might even come around us. That's fine. Let's just get everybody... actually fine where they are.
On Overwatch.
Perfectly fine. I don't think Sharma can conceal.
Getting a fresh clip.
Getting out.
I wanted him to maybe conceal and go find the other pod. But if we just stay put, they will all path into us and then we can react accordingly.
Good to go.
On my way.
I will move some of our other troops onto these bits of high cover here.
Ready to rock.
Okay.
Keep up the pace. I've got us covered.
Come get some.
Oh, Prefect's out in the open. I thought he still had cover there. Only half cover. Alright, yeah, what he was standing behind got very exploded, so that's fair enough. You fine where you are, Sharma.
Got it covered.
Well, you're fine there.
Overwatch.
Wilson, no problemo.
Moving to Overwatch.
Hello, friends. On the roof, you cheeky buggers.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
That... He needs to come towards us. If he's on the roof, he's going to be tough to kill. Excellent. 3 armor shredded. Great.
Armor still holding.
dead. Surely it's dead. Deploy it.
Status confirmed.
Oh, that's it.
Mission
All
accomplished.
done. Team Overwatch strikes again. 4 soldiers wounded, but they're all barely wounded. That hardly counts. Great job, everybody. Great job. Loving your work. Could have been for a nice short, sharp episode this week. We're only up to 30 minutes so far, 35 minutes, and we've already finished our mission. But it was about a half a dozen episodes ago when I think we took like an hour and 10 minutes just on a regular hack episode where we realized, no, you know what? We're at a nice part of the campaign now where we're above the power curve and we can really, really stick it to the aliens. We just got to power through now till the end game. Finish up. We are close though. I would expect we have probably no more than a dozen episodes left in the series. Hopefully less. Hopefully less. Alrighty. Successful shot percentages. 80s is alright. I want to see in high 90s most of the time. Unsurprisingly, Jack did the most damage. With how much? Move your head period. 80 damage exactly. Most attacks. Barton. Yep. Very few Overwatch shots taken. Excuse me, very much shots taken at us. That's the zeros. We took a lot of Overwatch shots, of course. And so far in this campaign, the big takeaway has been just how powerful the Overwatch infantry are. I mean, even our specialists now, who have 1 or 2 Overwatch buffs, are very, very strong. And we're also going to have snipers now with zone of control and improved Overwatch on that rifle. So we've got an incredibly Overwatch heavy squad. I'm considering whether we should turn our gunslinger back into a specialist sniper. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Whether we should keep Olsen as a gunslinger or retrain her into a full sniper. The gunslinger is kind of cool, but a touch gimmicky. And the full sniper rifle that we have now from that reliquary is really, really going to synergize beautifully. Well, just out for about a week, that's fine. Nice la. So, Jack, 2 options here. Fire for effect. Guarantee a hit on all targets in your line of fire by spending extra ammo. When a crit ends your turn. Explosive action. Gain an extra point immediately in exchange for losing an action point at a later time. That's super interesting. So if we know, for example, that we're going to be running into like a big pod, you use explosive action and then go into Overwatch. And he already has 3, that'll give him 4 with established defenses. He'll have 5 or 6 Overwatch shots, but I think that's overkill. Let's go for fire for effect. Because he's almost entirely an Overwatch trooper. If we give him fire for effect, he can at least, when this is off cooldown, be able to proactively take shots at a bunch of enemies. So I think we'll take fire for effect. I don't see us using it all that often. Well done, Jack. Our first infantry as a colonel. Elite Viper Corps, can we build that special new...
If you come across any skilled recruits out there...
Ken, are you high? We have 8 engineers and we have 4 gremlins. Look, everything is staffed. We just need 1 more engineer. We can go recruit now. We're in Maguchi.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, 1 more Elite Viper Corps. Scram gun. Yes, please. Exactly 60 Illyrium. Perfect. Now our rogues can go back to using scram guns. Hellweave, Nanoscale, Rage, Serpent. Not needed, any of that. None of that's needed. Proving Ground. What's Machstool? Experimental ammo. We'll be able to crank out experimental ammo as soon as we finish making contact with the rest of Africa and get that continent bonus. Supply drop, yeah. Let's finish the supply drop. Avenger power we don't need.
Avenger plotting new
We need to go see if we can buy some more Illyrium from the black market. Although we don't have the intel. Only 26 intel. No need to recruit new staff really. Actually, so what, let's go buy an engineer. It'll be cost us supplies, so if we have an engineer available, we'll just buy it. Again, intel. Goods available.
Welcome, Commander.
Engineer, James King, welcome. The Colonel level Rogue available, we don't need. Scanning bonus, construction, because no need. I think let's finish making contact here.
Setting course for
It
Brazil.
sucks we don't have the intel to go spend money at the black market, but if we get another hit of intel, like with an alien data cache, or a mission, damn it. I think that means the proving ground is idle now. Yep.
Hey, Commander.
That's something a bit more interesting. Let's make it powered weapon. Let's see what we can get here. I don't know what the difference is between a powered weapon and a heavy weapon. I know they both go as... A heavy weapon goes onto the exosuits, powered weapon goes on the war suits. Yeah. Armor, grenade, ammo, another skulljack, no needed. EXOs. War suits will make, but that costs Elerium.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Now I suspect that, okay, so that is 9 days, so 6 days. I wonder if the bonus will cut that down when we finish it. Or whether we're going to have to cancel that and just start it again.
Find the results to be as intriguing
Ooh.
as I do, Commander.
Heavy armor, let's go for the cannon. Big money. Advanced red dot sight. Increased crit chance and aim against flank targets. That's rubbish, we'll change that out. Advanced reserve mag. The last shot is 50. Increased aim, and we'll change it. That's crap as well. Our cycle chamber. Aim by 15. Damage by 40. That's amazing. Anti-material barrel. Increases shredding and armor piercing by 1. Oh my god, that's awesome. So we'll just have to get a superior scope, which we'll put in there. Then we'll take out the reserve mag, or an expanded mag, because he's going to be double shooting, and then we'll leave the high cycle chamber and the anti-material barrel. God, that's awesome. That's exactly what we needed,
Hello, Commander.
being that we lost our cannon. Oh, we're out of reliquaries. Okay, let's just finish the Berserker autopsy,
This fearsome creature,
and then we'll start going
long
for...
referred to as a berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field.
And then we'll do a few more of those strong boxes, because we need a special weapon for our infantry. Once we have that, we'll start doing facilities, and then it'll just be what's it, the secret chamber thing. Move the story along. I think Tian is fully trained up as a site trooper. Awesome. So, Hitomi Okamoto, welcome. You soldiers. Now, what that has told us is Tian, site trooper. So soldier abilities. I think they've changed the fact that you can't take. Yeah, that they had to change that. Previously, you could just keep training them and get all the skills, which is obviously just far too overpowered. The Void Rift, Ism, Soul Steel. Why didn't he get a Warlock? What? No, that's not right. Oh right, he can't go straight into training because he's injured. Okay, never mind. So when he comes off of injury, he can keep training. Okay, fair enough. North America, so... Buenos días, señor. Hablo español. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Loud and clear.
Alright.
Regional contact located.
Fire when ready, oh yeah, and instantly finish the blaster launcher. This AI-assisted high-explosive shell launcher can guide its explosive projectile around obstacles to ensure maximum target impact. Oh yeah! What we're going to do though in the proving ground is we're going to keep going for ammo, because I'm fishing for an extra armor-piercing rounds.
Commander, we might have to do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here. We should consider building some new facilities. Hey, Commander.
No. There it is. Kind of the powered weapon, because we've got like 3 war suits. Plasma blaster is rubbish. Shred storm cannon. More aggressive variant of the shredder gun. The shred storm cannon fires razor sharp particles, but meh. I want another one, a hellfire projectile. Or some projector, rather. Blaster launcher. I want one more blaster launcher. I think it's going to keep cycling through them though. Oh, one more blaster launcher, come on. There it is. Okay, so grenade. Let's try and get a incendiary grenade. Nope. Forget We're gonna run out of Elerium cores soon. There it is, incendiary bomb. And then we'll leave the others for more warsuits. Okay, so we now don't need. Also, getting this instant proving ground project potentially a bonus means that it really frees up proving ground engineer, because he doesn't have to stay in there. You just pull him out of there and leave him in the defense matrix. Ricky Rafferty. Oh, we have James King. Oh, never mind. Cool. So we have all we need. Amazing. Oh, that's right. I must see if our specialist has the high hack value, can be retrained yet. I think it's Thompson, although Thompson was quite badly injured, so we'll just see if he's available.
Hey, Commander.
Thompson, yes. 170 hack. Go retrain, buddy. Warfare Center, retrain. Thompson. He'll be a hacker in the next 10 days. Then we can start using red screen rounds, because each shot of red screen decreases hack resistance by 50 and does +2 robotic damage. So we'll put that onto someone who can shoot twice.
South Africa.
Either like our trooper or our gunslinger, so you can shoot it twice. The sector pod will be shooting at, but not kill it.
I am sure you will
Then we can
find
hack
the
it.
results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. As if the typical
Overdrive serum I've never really used, but I did say earlier that I was going to use this playthrough to try and use a new tech that I've never really used before.
To dispose of it once I file my report. I
So,
foresee a
oh,
number
for God's sake,
of valuable
Tigan.
applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Oh, when I saw Extract VIP, for a second I allowed my hopes to get up, thinking it might be Adam. Oh, this is a tough one. 18 aliens. The Breacher, Shield Bearer, Sector Pod, Wrecker, Andromedon, Muton, Sectoid, Negator, Archon, Advent, Prime, Battle Commander. Wow. And remember that the incendiary rounds dark event is active. So I'm just counting all the mechanized units we're facing here. The Breacher, Sector Pod. Breacher is mechanical, Shield Bearer is organic, mechanical, mechanical, hybrid, organic, 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 organic. So we're definitely going to want to bring 2 sets of blue screen rounds with us. And I think we'll take the best of the best who are available. This is quite a tough mission. We'll get another engineer that we don't need. If we keep getting enough engineers, we can eventually sell our workshop and put something else there, but really there's no point. We just have all these engineers are essentially going to be unemployed. Okay, best trooper, best infantry, best specialist, rogue, sharpshooter. I want to bring an actual sharpshooter, not a gunslinger. Best ranger, best grenadier, best side op. Side op doll is clear. Is he injured or is he still wounded? Yeah, he's still wounded. We'll take Doll out. Alrighty, so here's our team. For the very difficult extraction from extract VIP from Advent City, sorry. Dr. Sam Cho and some intel, perfect. That'll buy us what we need from the black market. Reacher, Shield Bearer, a mix of pretty nasty aliens. If we had the Activate All Pods mod active, this would be pretty saucy. But we have a nice and strong squad. We've got Fincham, we've got, Vandermeer, Lawson, Davies, Shao, Ito, Kingsley, Ed, and Dahl. I'm still real for now, and this is XCOM 2. Thanks for watching, chaps. Catch you next time.